Okay, guys, welcome back to Grandma's DIY. Today, Grandma's going to do these eggs. You see these eggs? That's what I'm working on this time. And here's my pattern right here. As you can see, you're going to have to use this pattern. You got to cut out 2 ears, 2 feet, 2 paws. This is the mouth, the ears, the eyes, I'm sorry. This is the eyes. Now, I also have a mouth that I cut out. At the moment, I can't find it. But that's quite all right, because you're going to do a mouth also. The thing about it is, we don't know if we want the mouth to be black, red, or maybe we want it to be orange. Let's see how it would look if it was orange. We're going to just have a little fun. That's what we're going to do. Because that's what this rabbit is. It's fun. So, here's a little mouth. And I think it will be orange. Anyway, here's the patterns. Here's everything that you need right here. Also the ears. Inside, outside. Ears. There you go. As you can see, the dimensions are 8 in centimeters. Here is 5 in centimeters and 19 long. That one's 19 long. This one is 16 and a half long. So the dimensions are different. Now, what we're going to do is, because I found this, and I think you'll love it, I found this. See how thick it is? And that's what I'm going to use, because I think it is so cool. Now, I took this and I encased it in white. We're going to use this as a reference. So, I'm going to glue this down on here. Now, if you have to cut certain sections, go ahead and cut it off. It's just sections, it's just pieces. That's all it is. It's pieces. We're going to glue this down on here. Now, guys, the felt I use is a lot thicker than the regular felt. The regular felt is not as thick as this. It's 25 cents for the regular felt. This is the real thick felt, and you're less likely to get burned. Okay? Like I said, just trim it off. You just trim it. Now you're going to encase this, so you're going to put the other one on the other side. It's okay if it's not correct. It's very easy to cut, though. Very easy. Because all you have to do is just put it together and just cut it. Okay, we're going to put this down on top of it, like so. We may have to go back and trim, like I said, which is okay. We'll just trim it on off. There you go. Now, what we're going to do next, we're going to use these eyes. Now, this right here, is your cheeks. Okay, let me pull it in a little closer so you can see it. See exactly what I'm going to do to the face. This is the cheeks. Okay. This is the mouth. We also have a nose. Now, where's my nose? Well, as you can see, I don't see where my nose is. Maybe it got up and ran away. This is the little nose pattern here. So, you're going to have to cut out a nose. Let me show you. Your nose goes right here in the middle. And your eyes are going to go right here. Right there. That's where your eyes are going. Right like that. Okay? That's your nose. And this is your mouth, which goes here. Now, you're going to need black in order to cut that nose. And I happen to have some black over here, which I'm just going to cut a little snipper here. Okay, so I have some black. I'm going to take it and I'm going to cut around it right here to make my nose. Okay, there we go. Making a nose. Which is going to go right here. Okay? You're also going to need eyelashes, so save your little piece of black. And I'm going to put this nose inside the paper here. I'm going to have to make a little pattern piece here so we can keep everything together. Now I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to take the nose down like this, and then I need to come over. So I'm going to come over from here like that. And you go down, okay? This is your eyes. So you're going to take your eyes, hold that, and you're going to come all the way around like so with your marker. You're going to position this eye here because it has to be on that line. Okay? It has to be on that line. And then you're going to come all the way around because this is your eye. Okay? Here you go. And here's your little nose. Okay. So we're going to glue these in place so they don't come out. Be sure and place it right there. Okay? Like I said, I love this felt because it's a lot thicker than the regular felt. It costs 39 cents, guys. Now here's your nose. And you're going to position it right down there. There you go. Now, like I said, we're using this over here as a reference. So, there's your mouth. You have to know where your mouth is. See? So, we're going to come down here. Like I said, I'm using that as a reference. And I'm going to go all the way up like that. All the way up like that. Because that's where that goes. And then you're going to come down like that. See? And this is your tongue. Okay, orange tongue. Okay, and then we're going to position the tongue right there. Okay, basically you have your rabbit, but we have to do eyelashes. So we can cut little sections. Let me position it down. See, you can cut little strips like this. Okay, you may have to use your tweezers, but you're gonna put little eyelashes on her. Just small little eyelashes. And you're gonna put it over here on this side. Okay, these are the eyelashes. Oops, that was a little bit too big, so we'll go with this one. There's one there. And then here's another one over here. Look at how nice that looks. Okay, we're going to cut out another one because we want another eyelash. It doesn't have to be big, but it has to be an eyelash. Okay, and then we're going to take and we're going to do it here. I haven't glued anything yet, guys. Okay, so this is the other eyelash. There you go. And then we're going to take it and put this one right here. Now we could trim these. It doesn't have to stay like this. So what we're going to do now is glue it in place. So we'll just take a little glue, put it right there, and glue it. You're going to glue these eyelashes in place. There you go, and that's another one. Okay? So let's just glue them in place. You're just going to position them like so. Just position them, pat them down, and glue them. Now we're going to go over here and do the same thing. We're going to put a little glue there, position it. See? So it could be kind of like the other one. Put a little glue here and a little glue there. And then we're going to position it. Let's see here. There we go. And position that. There you go. You got your eyelash. Now, eyelashes don't have to be exact same size and everything, just as long as it looks pretty. Now we're going to have to do the eyebrows. So, yeah, we're going to give her some eyebrows. And I just cut single like this. There you go. And then I'm going to cut another one. And just put it right here. So she's got nice eyebrows. There you go. Now we're going to get out our trusty little gun and put it where you want it. There you go. And then do the other one. There you go. And look at her. See how pretty she is? Now you can put in a smaller eye socket here, which I think I might put in another little piece of green. We'll see how it looks first before I stick it in there, okay? All right. So I'm going to just cut a small another little section here and see how that would look. A small little section, and we'll see if it's worth it. Because you know what, guys, sometimes it's not. Okay, so little section here and a little section there. Is it worth it? Well, guess what? It is. So we're going to take this glue gun. We're going to put a little dot there, and we're going to put the eye there. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, there we go. Now she has real pretty green eyes. See how she looks? Now, I have this yarn right here. And I haven't forgotten about we're going to do cheeks. We have to give her cheeks. Pretty little cheeks. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to cut it. Just cut it into like a circle. As best as I can cut a circle. Okay, for her cheeks. And we're going to put one here and one there. See how pretty she looks now? We're going to glue it in place. There we go. There we go. Oh man, she's gorgeous. She's just too cute. Too cute. Now, I bought this yarn some time ago because I want her to be orange. A little orange rabbit. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and glue this on. Just going to glue it on as much as we can to cover that whole section, okay? We want it all in the crevices, as much as we can get in the crevices, okay? And we're just gonna keep going. Very important that we can cover as much as possible. Okay, cover as much as possible because you don't want her, you want it to cover up her face because she's going to be orange. Okay. This is about, okay, we're going to cover it, put it on over here. Turning out pretty good there. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and do this. Watch your fingers, guys. Watch your fingers. This sucker loves to bite. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're going to just keep going. I think you guys are going to love this bunny rabbit thing here. Okay, just keep going. Snip it off. And we're going to put it down up in there. Make sure it looks good. And we have our bunny rabbit. See her face? We have her face. Now, I also use this yarn to make her ears. I use pink. I just cut it out inside. See? Just the inside. I cut it out to make it look good. I also did her paws. Here's her paws. And her hands. And I just used that cardboard that I showed you. And I went around it. And I just used that felt. Okay. Now what we're going to do is, to make her ears stand better, we're going to have to use this. I'm going to go this way because I want her ears to flop like that. And in order for her ears to flop, that cardboard, this is going to have to hold it. It's going to have to hold it up for her. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this and this onto her ears. Because, like I said, I want it to flop over. As you can see, I missed a spot because I want to protect my fingers. And you want to put this right in the middle, like that. I'm going to do the same with this one. And press it down. Then you're going to take your bunny rabbit. And you're going to glue this onto her. And this way you can pull your rabbit ears over. Okay? So we're going to glue this onto her. And we gotta let it dry. Okay, we're gonna just push it on here. And then we're gonna do the other ear on here, because I want this ear kind of sloped a little differently here. So we're gonna have him one ear that way and one ear this way. Okay, so we have the ears. We have to let them dry though. I didn't put enough on this ear, I think, because it's coming loose. See, it's coming loose. And I want it to stay. So I'm going to hold it for a little bit. You can flip it over and let it stay like that. Then I want to fold this over like so. So I'm going to hold that like that so it can stay. And then I want this one. Whoops, she don't want to stay. And it's on felt too. And then I'm going to flip this one over like that, because I want it to be over the side too. Okay, so I'm just going to hold them like this. Oh, she's gorgeous. She's just the prettiest thing. Now, we are going to have to put a little light in her eyes, guys. So, I did keep white over to the side. And all you need is just a little slither. You don't need much. Just a little bit to give her some white in her eyes. You don't have to make it really huge or anything like that. Just a little bit. See? Just a little slither. Oops, the ear came loose. I'm going to have to hold that. So we're going to put a little bit of white like this in her eyes. I'm going to have to cut that a little smaller because I don't want it too big. And a little bit of white over here. See? Like that. Oh, it's not too big. It looks good. So I'm just holding this ear so I can make sure that the ear stays where it's supposed to stay. Now I'm going to give a little slither here of glue. There you go. Just a little bit of glue. And then just a little bit of glue here. And what I'm doing is I'm not even using my glue gun to make glue come out. I just use what's on there. Okay, there you go. Your eyes. And then she has her ears. Let's see if it held. Oh my. Didn't hold, did it? Mm-mm. Oh, because it was leaning back. So, if I hold it here, and it won't lean back, see, I have to hold it so it can stay on there. So her ears will stay. See, her ears will stay. Now, what I did to the egg is I bored a little hole in it. And I had to do that because this is pretty thick. And I'm going to have to use my scissors to cut a little hole in it so that I could easily put that top on it. So I got to do this. And then I'm going to have to, let's see, let me position my camera again. I'm going to have to put some glue on the top of this because it's got to go down in there and I want it to hold, okay? So I'm going to put her here and I'm going to hold it for a while. Now, I may have to put some more orange around her, which will be okay. You can just put a little bit of orange around her to hold her, to make it look a little bit better. which I think I will do. So I'm going to start at the back. And I'm going to put a little glue there because I don't want this to look, icky. But as you can see here, her ear is going to the side, which is what I wanted. And I'm going to go all the way around with my glue gun and just glue some on there. Oh, her ear came loose right there. But that's okay. We'll just fix it. Then I'm going to come around like this and meet up with the other side. Like so. Now, in order to pull this back over, I'm going to just put a little glue there. And I'm going to just kind of hold it. Like that. I'm just going to hold it. I want you guys to see this. I want you to see her.